Hi everyone, I'm back. I tested earlier with the OPK kit that I purchased from iProven. Can you see? Okay, and these are the results that I got earlier. The first line is your control, the control line, letting you know that you did the test properly. And then the second line is a test line, letting you know your LH surge. I don't know how clear this comes in. Try to zoom in a little bit, see if you can't see it. Okay, so I was going to wait till tomorrow. I did say I was going to wait till tomorrow to take it, but I said, well, you get 50 tests for, I think it was $14.99. So I was like, why not take another one? Don't want to miss that window of ovulation. So I just took another one, and I don't know if you can see the difference, but I can surely tell the difference. Once again, this is the control line and this is the test line. So if you can see it, see how dark that is? Let's compare the two. Okay, the one on top is the one that I took today about 1:30, and then the bottom one I just took at about 9:50 p.m. And the first one was taken at 1:30 p.m. and then the second at 9:50 p.m. and you'd see the difference. I mean, you can see it without me. I'm got it all over my eyes. You can see it without me even zooming in, the darkness of the lines. You can see it a little bit closer. Kind of zoom in some. Might get a little blurry. You pull it out a little bit. Okay, do you see the difference? Alright, now that you've seen this, I'm going to show you what the little pamphlet has that comes with the packet. Okay, so this is the ovulation side right here, and once again, the first line is the control line. I might have been showing you wrong. Did I? No, I did show you right. Yeah, the one that's closest to the green strip is the control line, and it says, it just shows you that the test has been performed correctly, and this is called a negative result, which means there is no LH detected in your urine if you only have just the that red line close to the green strip. If you have a faint line, your second line, that means that you do have LH detected, but you are not that far into your ovulation, so that way you won't have a really dark line. So it'll be kind of too early to really conceive. It's better to wait until you get the results that are shown right here. You see the difference? See this one? The line is very faint, and this right here just means you performed the test correctly. If you don't have this line here, then something's wrong with your test. But then when you have it here and they both look dark, very similar in color, that means that your LH surge is high for ovulation. And then down here, if you get it and there's nothing there, then obviously you have a invalid test. And then if you get where you only get a dark line where it would show you your LH surge, and you don't get a line closer to the green, then your test is invalid. It didn't read right. So maybe you didn't leave it in the urine long enough, or you didn't you may have had it like this, holding on, waiting to see the results, instead of just laying it on a flat surface, which could be on the corner of your sink. Like, you know, that's what I do. I just lay it on top of, you can see it right here. I just lay it on top of the packet when I take it. And so I saved the one from earlier, and I bring it back in here in the bathroom so I can compare the results. And as you can see, the results are different. You know, the line has gotten a whole lot darker over here. And you only wait 3 minutes and you read the results. And after 3 minutes, the line can obviously get darker. But if you automatically already get a dark line as soon as you do it, then looks like I am ovulating. And I guess husband and I will have to do some baby magic. So, yep, this is my results. And once again, the test kit came from iProven, ordered from Amazon.com. You get 50 OPK test strips, and then you get 20 PT strips. If you can see that, it's probably going to show up backwards, but this is your ovulation strips. You get 50, and then you get 20 pregnancy strips. And I think it's well worth the price I paid for it. It was about $14.99. I think that's what I paid. And it came to my house earlier today, right before, maybe a few minutes to an hour before I took the first test. Like I said, I met the carrier. I made sure I went ahead and got it so that it's not sitting there, because it was 96 degrees in North Carolina today. And you know how they say stored at room temperature for, so I didn't want any of the stuff to give me any false results because I didn't store it properly. So like I said, on my first video I said I highly recommend it, even though that wasn't my first time taking it. But I mean, the fact that I got an LH that fast, I mean, it could just be that, you know, I was just already getting ready to ovulate, or on the verge of my peak getting ready to start. I was, so and it says to, once you take it and you get those 2 dark lines, that you can start the baby magic. You can go ahead and start right ahead, but it says between the time you see it and 48 hours is when you should go ahead and work your magic so you can get a baby. And the best times to test are between 11 a.m. and 10 p.m. So I was pushing it with the 950, but I don't think that really did anything to my results. But it did say you can test twice a day, and once between 11 and 3, and then once between 5 and 10. So 10 minutes I made the cutoff. And yeah, that's what it says. And it trying to cover any questions anyone might have. It says you should continue to perform the test at least 5 days, or until the LH surge has been detected. So, I mean, mine was detected, so I'm gonna probably not test the next few days. And hold on for a second.
What if dance is on and you're about to miss the first
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Excuse me. That was my daughter coming to let me know that a television show we like to watch is coming on. And yeah, here it is. It says, once I see a positive result, when is the best time to have intercourse? So the period ovulation is likely to occur 24 to 48 hours. This is your most fertile time. If you have intercourse right after you detect your LH surge and within the 48 hours following, the chance to get pregnant will be highest. So, like I said, since I detected tonight, more than likely, husband and I are going to create some baby magic tonight, and not tomorrow, because a lot of doctors and physicians assistants and a lot of them say, nurse practitioners and everything, they say not to, when you're trying to conceive, don't do it every single day, because that can lessen your chances, because you got to give time for the sperm count to build up. So we'll baby magic tonight, rest tomorrow, then baby magic again on the following day. And so that way we're giving ourselves a better chance, because we are baby magicking twice within the 48 hours. So yeah, so if we tonight, we're going to skip tomorrow, because that'll be 24 hours, and then we'll make sure we get it in on the next day. And it does say that if you have had a positive result during the fertile days but you haven't become pregnant, then it says that what you should do is continue to test for 3 or 4 months. And if you haven't conceived became pregnancy, if you haven't conceived between 3 and 4, those 3 and 4 months, then you should contact your physician, because it could be something else going on. And I think I covered about the most important questions that may be asked. It does say if you're a drinker, that alcohol could affect the test. So be careful with that. But most physicians tell you 2 or less drinks per day, and you should be okay. So if you're trying to conceive, I would say that if you're a person who does enjoy a drink or a glass of wine or something like that, limit yourself. Don't do it every day. If you can cut back and only do it twice a week, and then you can get to once a week, because once you become pregnant, it's best that you not drink. So, which I'm not telling people not to drink when they're pregnant, because it's your body and you're going to do what you want to anyway, but it's best not to drink. So I think that's about it. Yep, that's about it. So thank you for watching and tuning in, and hopefully I answered some questions for anyone who is ready to TTC. And at first I was a little skeptical, I don't think I need an OPK. I don't need an OPK, but the fact that I'm already a mom and I'm older than I was when I had my first child, so I said, why not? It can't hurt, and so maybe it can help a little bit. So from the results that I've gotten so far, it seems like a legit product. So and this is the side of the box where it shows you also, if you don't want to refer to the pamphlet and pull that out all the time, it shows you the results for the OPK and the PT. So once again, it's the iProven fertility kit. Make sure if you go to Amazon and you do order it, that you look for the kit that says this, that has 50 OPK tests and 20 PT, so that way you'll get the bundle, so you won't have to buy OPK box and then buy a PT box. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night, evening, day, whatever time it is in your time zone. Thanks for watching. Bye.